She just kicked that door.
Who is the most cheerful and
what
sexy?
The fuck? What the fuck?
Boy, God, man, make sure I subscribe. You's a broke bitch, man.
Hopping that way, we get so rolling. Ayy, bitch, you ain't gang, don't even know him. For the 808 sitting, I'm finna go in. How to run the bell, like where you going? Hopping the way, we get so rolling. Ayy, bitch, you ain't gang, don't even know him. For the 808 sitting, I'm finna go in. How to run the bell, like where you going?
What's going on, God Gang? Whoa, you look close. back up. What's going on, God Gang? It's usually G0D, it's your boy Trey God. Today, we're reacting to top 10 Fate series fights. And I finally feel like if I've seen some of these fights, I finally watched the show. People ride for this show heavy. They're saying they fights better than Dragon Ball Z. And I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Relax now, okay? If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Do all that. We react to a lot of anime shit. Do a whole bunch of shit like that. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Okay. Oh, why? Okay.
Whenever you speak about anime fights, there's going to be at least one fight
Damn,
from
who's that
any
nigga?
Fate series thrown around. And with the recent Blu-ray release of the Spring Song movie, the visual quality of Fate fights got to a whole new level. So, since the main series is now over, it's time to take a look at 10 of the best fights in the Fate series. Okay, from now on, I'll let the noble phantasms do the talking.
What the fuck? That was just so colored. What the fuck? Yo.
Who cares about the Battle of
What
Servants when you
was
have
that?
two
Whoa.
sisters trying to kill each
Was that
other?
a crystal,
well,
my nigga?
Sakura is the only one with the killing intention. But Rin had to be a drama queen and go on.
By the way, this isn't Vinny 2. Let me just explain it. I usually react to Vinny 2 top 10 lists, but this one was more recent. So I just decided to watch this one. That's it. I'm not trading on 52. I still love you, man. It's whatever, man. I ain't scared.
Just so she can prove her point. Technically, Heaven's Feel isn't the official route of Rin, but she handled herself well for a side character and even managed to win Shirou's affection.
Oh, mink. What the fuck? Oh my god. Slicing
The
them
battle
down.
wasn't something much longer like many other fights in the series, and it might just be Rin showing she's a badass when she has a knife in her hand. But this was a huge bonding moment for the two sisters, and the very final trigger to detach Sakura from the Angra Manu. Yeah, so technically Rin did most of the job.
I would have watched this show already now. What? Whoa, what's going on? She just kicked that door.
Who is the most cheerful and
What
sexy?
the fuck? What the fuck? What? Yo, what? How the fuck she do that? I'm watching this shit, bro. Are you serious? What the fuck? Wow.
Who is the most cheerful and sexiest overpowered goddess of all time? That's Quetzalcoatl. We've got a lot of gods running around in Babylonia, but the one to triumph them all is the one and only Quetzalcoatl. She doesn't challenge only one, but challenges all of them to a one versus all fight that ends up with a lot of broken bones and ribs. And can we also take a moment to appreciate the choreography of the fight? It's got aero acrobatics, ground combat, fast-moving cameras, all amalgamating into 2 minutes of jam-packed action that ends with placing Quetzalcoatl on the best girl list. If you are playing the mobile game, now you know which servant to choose for your next battle.
Damn! I hear the bones cracking!
Normally, in anime chases, you get these blurry movements
I need
with
to watch
character
this
monologues.
ASAP.
But in Fate, you get to witness a chase that goes through the road, above the buildings, and into the lake in all its glory.
Yo, what?
Ufotable is known for its brilliant camera animation because of the unique way they combine traditional 2D animation with CGI, and the result looks absolutely amazing. We have seen Lancer in action a lot, so the main focus of this fight is Assassin, and he managed to shine the spotlight all on himself when he literally ripped the heart out of our favorite servant and fed him to the Holy Grail. What can I say? Lancer died, and you aren't human.
Is that the Grim Reaper?
This nigga fighting the Grim Reaper. Is that the Grim Reaper? No. Is that the Grim Reaper? Oh my god. Saber versus Lancer.
Number 8. Saber versus Lancer. Unlike many other fights in this list, this may not be a visual spectacle, but what matters is the strategy. Without even knowing the story, you can tell this is a fight between two legendary heroes. There's the concept of chivalry going around too often. Both opponents are intelligent enough to predict each other's moves. And there's the subtle tension going around, urging you to know what's going on next.
Saber. I'm so immersed right now, bro. I'm not even like saying, like, I'm so immersed right now, bro.
In terms of tension, there are clearly many fights that can triumph this one, but this deserves a spot in my list purely due to the way it steps away from a traditional fight scene and implements more strategy to it. And don't forget, this is just Ufotable flexing their muscles. We always know what we get when they unleash their full power.
Okay.
Let's move away from the fight to the main series and take a look at Fate Apocrypha. In here, you've got servants divided as red and black, all fighting one battle royale to win the Holy Grail. Like all Fate storylines, in the end, the ones still standing strong in the game are the ones who are powerful. This means that you get the best of the fights later in the series, and I'm happy to say they didn't disappoint us with the Sieg versus Karna fight. This wasn't something done by Ufotable, but you can tell it matches the animation style of it all. The animators also made sure to combine their own unique style to the fight to make it more interesting. Even though Sieg was destined to triumph in this one, I still had my hopes up for Karna because he was my favorite. But he didn't have the power of being the main character, so his powers had to take a back seat.
Oh my god! There has to be a point where it's like overkill, right? Like it didn't need to be that big. Like it needed. Yo, was he dodging bullets with his fucking arms?
In an anime about servants, we have a fight between humans. In a story about holy grails and magic, we have a lesson on human nature. Gen Urobochi weaved an epic moral drama by combining ancient heroes with modern humans, and the climax of the story was between the two main agents of the war. One is an assassin blinded by a false ideal. The other is a crazy priest who finds great satisfaction in the most bizarre things.
Ooh, okay. Ooh. Nigga, if you get
this fight resembles the Kakashi versus Obito fight, but with guns. There are no conversations, no subtle wordplay, no backstories of any sort. It's just two guys punching the hell out of each other via a complex magic system. From the start of the fight to Kiritsugu's ending bullet, everything was perfectly choreographed, and to this day, this is still one of the greatest fight scenes in the Fate series.
I don't know how many times I said it. I'm watching this show now. I don't know where to start. I don't give a fuck. I'm just picking a random what. Actually, no, man, I should I'm confused.
Berserker is one hulking giant who is good at screaming and smashing things. And how can one human handle against the man who completed the 9 tasks of Hercules? With the 9 lives blade works, of course, the Heavens Feel route was what gave Shirou the most amount of character development. And with character development also came some overpowered abilities to take down giants single-handedly.
What
Since
the?
Ufotable got tons of movie budget, they weren't picky in spending the cash. So in return, we got this one gorgeous fight scene where Shirou takes down one of the strongest Greek heroes
That
with his
bitch
own
was
weapon.
huge.
Berserker got defeated for a second time in the Heaven's Feel franchise. So
Fuck.
sorry, Mr. Hercules. Seems like you didn't land on the healthiest route.
Oh my god! And he winded that bitch up. Big ass blade. Oh shit! Oh shit! This is like ooh! Oh whoa whoa whoa!
The two servants with the most rotten mouths go into a fight, and in return, you get a visual spectacle. Even though people are speaking a lot about other fights, I feel like this one isn't discussed very much in the community. If you judge by the name and think this is a fight between a guy with a bow and a guy with a lance, well, you're sorely mistaken. Think again.
I guess she just turned to a flower?
So, what's the secret of this fight? Magic, animation, noble phantasms. Boy, there's a whole lot going on here. But the servants unleashed their best attacks, and Ufotable didn't forget to complement all of that with their superb animation. Archer and Lancer gave us one hell of a showdown, and their fight was one of the best anime fights I've ever seen. Saber was a badass back when she was a normal servant, but her alter form takes things a step further and doesn't forget to land nukes with each of her attacks. That was only one major fight scene in the second Heaven's Feel movie, so Ufotable made sure to land more than half of the budget into this one fight scene, and needless to say, the output was epic, cinematic, and mind-blowing.
What the hell? Her ass cold. That sword big as fuck too. Oh my god, it got bigger. Pause. Slice.
Normally, the servant to intimidate the audience in a fight like this would be Berserker.
Yo,
But
that's
Saber
fast
also
as
had this
fuck.
aurora around her that foreshadowed her victory at the end of the fight. Her power levels had also grown in a drastic amount, as I mentioned. Instead of the Excalibur, she has the Excalibur Morgan. Or should I say the full
Morgan?
chance? Hammer of the Vile King. Overturn the
My
aurora. Swallow
goodness.
the light. Excalibur Morgan.
What the fuck? What?
Fate fights can go back up to 15 years, but never in those 15 years have we witnessed something like this. Like most anime fight scenes, the stakes and visuals are what keeps the audience gripped, but this time the stakes are amplified and the visuals have reached a whole new level. Yes, seriously, you can build an entire country from the budget allocated for these visuals alone.
Flower technique. Oh shit.
Ufotable gave their absolute best for their final Fate project, and this fight is the best example of it. There are multiple noble phantasms flying here and there, and each character got a moment to shine during the fight. It was rather tragic to see Saber being one of the final villains in this specific Fate route. But on the other hand, we got to see Ryder and Shirou trusting each other and using powers to their highest potential. I don't know about you, but this is the most visually stunning fight I've ever seen in any anime so far. And I challenge you to prove me wrong.
Damn!
So there goes the best Fate
I
fight
don't
scenes
even
of all
know the
time.
story,
The Heaven's
that hurt
Feel
me.
trilogy brought tears to our eyes with its
Fuck.
animation and visuals. And I'm here lamenting about how the original Fate series has ended now, forever. But
Fuck.
I'm gonna keep my hopes up, and so should you. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification button so you get an update every single time we release a new video. Stay safe, anime fans. And
Shout out to fucking Otaku Dead, man. You get the subscriber. We're watching some of your videos too. What can I say, man? That shit was crazy, bro. That shit was crazy. Which one was y'all favorite? Mine's, yo, the last one was some heat, but bro, mine's gotta be when the shit, she caught the shit with her fucking, with the shits, nigga. What is it flooded around. Thank y'all for watching. I'll send the video. If y'all enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe. Have reaction requests, leave them down below. You know what I mean. And yeah, you better check out them go. See ya.